.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Lining up the birdie putt here. It's got a chance. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
That is absolutely spot on.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
It's got a chance. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Going with the 4-iron here. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Didn't that look good for a long time? 8 feet to the cup.
This is looking solid. What they wanted.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And now at 3 under overall. The 4th hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Going with the 6-iron here. We need this one to bounce right. I should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par now. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Playing from around 210 yards here. currently in the lead by a shot. Going with the hybrid. That was special. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Looks good off the blade. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
Game face on early here, Luke.
The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green.
They've chosen to club down here.
Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take her to 5 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. This is looking pretty good in the air. I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Well played. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, the 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3, measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Not bad. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
She's looking at maybe 155 or so, I'd say here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Get excited. This could go in. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today, and that will move her to 7 under. The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required. This one from about 160 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. I like the look of this. Oh, how about that one?
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
She's currently in first position.
The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Going with the 8-iron here. She played that nicely. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field.
Still in the lead now after that hole. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
I don't mind the look of this.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Woo, back there, horsey. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
This putt is of 9 feet.
Hey, that's a chance. Yeah, you'll take that. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well done.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole.
Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Putting for birdie here.
What an effort. Add another shot to your lead.
Yeah, nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
eagle. Sitting at -14 now for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Could not be more perfect.
Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long.
Oh, that's incredible. It's in the hole.
Astounding, simply astounding. What a hole out. What a play.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
The finishing hole at TPC Southwind snakes around a huge hazard to the left. Avoid the water, Rich, and then you can go for that green.
This green tilts from right to left, working down towards the water on the left-hand side. But let's face it, if you hit it in the water, you've hit a horrible shot. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Well, the equation's pretty simple. If you chip this in, you'll win the event. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? She's got this to save par here. Not a bad line, this. Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week, filling it up.
Well, if you want to go and win the FedEx Cup, that's how you start the process. Go and win one of these playoff events.
This is where it pays to perform. FedEx Cup wins, playoff wins, massive accomplishment. Good job.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here covering our feature group's play this week. We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Yes, he's a big-hearted guy, but he's got a big game too. So look out for HV3, but don't worry if you lose this rivalry, because you'll end up with a great friend indeed.
Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Pretty straightforward four-footer coming up here.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
That's inside the range.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
She finds herself currently tied for second. And reached the second hole in play for the championship. Is a little different than the round in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Outstanding approach shot. Putting for birdie. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
She's currently in second position. We head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Oh, well done. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Currently at 3 under for the day. Reached the fourth hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters once again can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot again will be uphill to a ginormous green.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see. What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Well, this is a putt for the lead. Keep your focus. And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Rich, we head to the fifth on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
This one might need to get down a little. Now, 4 under par, currently leading. And she's holed it. Absolutely magnificent.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
That's tidy. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Outstanding shot. High quality. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Looking good. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take her to 6 under.
Lydia Ko coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2 strokes off the lead.
What a drive. Look at that.
Second shot here on the 8th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That should find the surface. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Okay, steady now. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
And down she goes.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to, once again, one of the largest greens on the golf course.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Looks good.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
That's nicely done. From around 140 yards here.
Currently leading by 3.
This one is all over it.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Gotta make sure to repair your pitch mark here. It's gonna leave one. It's downhill. Might even get some spin here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. If they can get it up and over a small rise, the ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5? With the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. A birdie putt awaits. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Going with the 7. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Putting for the big bird here. A birdie with big wings. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Well, this should find the short grass just off the fairway in the first cut.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh,
so close. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now, 8 shots in front.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
That's a high-quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her. What's in front of them, Henny?
She's looking at just over 12 foot here. This is what they have left for birdie here.
And down it goes.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Ridge, a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Good look at a birdie here. And that is a great performance, winning the second event of the FedEx Cup Playoffs, driving away with the BMW Championship.
And this will set them up going into the Tour Championship in prime position to walk away with the entire FedEx Cup. What a tournament this was. Fantastic victory.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
We're at the Tour Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, you never know what you're going to get from Bubba, are you? Once you think he's in the trees and in a bit of strife, he hits the shot of the day. Keep your head up here. This is a rivalry you want to win. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Looking really good, this one. That's outstanding. What a putt.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, well played. Lovely shot.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
She's currently sitting in first place. I love a good two-shotter. Birdies on par fours feel great because you've had to execute all three shots.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Second shot here on the third. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, just missed. Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Sitting at 5 under par in their round.
Outright first here.
Should find the green here. That should set up another chance.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Nice out the rough here.
That's a high caliber shot. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's frustrating. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. A good stroke.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
This player is putting for fun.
And with that hole, this player is currently tied for first with Brooke Henderson.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Opting for the 4-iron here. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently tied for the lead.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will move her to 7 under. And that makes her in a share of first. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this. It'll add up.
looking for another birdie here.
Like the look of this one. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards, and how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Yes, they've made it. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That's disappointing. She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. Okay, let's head to the next. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
On a nice line.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Now leading by 1 shot. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That's just inside the range.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. This putt is about 8 feet. Ooh, nice line. There it is. It's Brooke Henderson coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2 shots off the lead.
The gap is starting to close. It's getting interesting as we get towards the end of this event.
Not a bad line, this one. Time for the second shot at the 12th. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This one's for birdie. Tracking. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This hole is a long par 4. Tee shot is looking good here. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Come on, get down. That was wonderfully done. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now. Little birdie look in here.
Well, that's a nice line. Wonderful shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Going with the 4-iron here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. She's managed to find the green on this approach. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Looking good.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. And this putt coming up for her par. And there it is.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards. Deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. 7 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Around 110 yards to go. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
These are on rails, looking good.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
It might be ambitious to some, but they're going for the green. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt.
Don't be shy.
Well, Rich, that was a fantastic season on tour, no doubt about it. We finally have our FedEx Cup champion.
Luke, this player deserves the FedEx Cup championship. They played exceptional golf all year long, and they showed what they're made of when it mattered the most. Just an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to this year's FedEx Cup champion.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.